Hey guys, how you doing? Today I'm going to talk about the difference between website traffic. I'm sorry, it's all about website traffic, but it's going to be the difference between clicks to your landing page or your website versus the actual visitors and what the difference is between the two. I just wanted to explain a little bit more in detail of why these two can be looked at in a different way in terms of the metrics behind whoever clicks to reach your website as opposed to whoever actually ends up there and which metric to really go by. Okay. In the Facebook Ads Manager, the way it works is, or even in digital marketing, they call them landing page views. So let's start first with the clicks. So if you got, for example, social media, let's say even Google, you've got Google, you've got Facebook, you've got Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, or whichever wherever you're seeing the post or the ad, and then that's leading to your either website or landing page. So let's say, for example, if you get 500 clicks to to your destination, to the link that you provide, or to or on an action button that you add to an ad, or you have a link in your post to request just to drive traffic from your engagement. So you may have, like, let's say 500, and from that 500, usually it's about 50 to 60% that actually end up on your page. So this 500 that end up on your page could end up becoming anywhere from, let's say at 50%, it'll be 250 actual visitors. Okay, and these are the ones that you can actually they're like, it's kind of like someone clicked on an ad or clicked on a link that you put online, and what happens is that, let's say half of them don't even end up on your page to even look at it. It's equivalent to, for example, like you're walking in a store. Let's say we go to the mall and we want to go to, let's say, I don't know, like some boutique, and our intention is to go there, but we end up not actually ending up there. We end up maybe going to the mall, but we end up sidetracked and we don't end up actually ending up in the mall. Maybe we go to the food court, we lose track of time, or whatever it is, right? So the same idea, when you think of online marketing, you want to think of the same thing physically. What would happen? So you're looking at people clicking on your website, sorry, not on your website, on your ad or wherever you post your link, and they're clicking on that, and maybe 50% of them or 40% of them, whatever it may be, because it doesn't load fast enough, or maybe they're getting distracted. Everything, there's a lot of distraction in life these days, right? Especially on our smartphones, and they end up not ending up to the destination. So you'll really want to look at the landing page views and the visitors. So that's the same thing. So the visitors on your website, that's who's actually going to see on your website or landing page what you're offering or what you're selling. So you want to look at this number and look more at that number and see what you can do to either improve that number, maybe get it up to, like, out of 500, maybe if you can get up to 400 by increasing your landing page speed. Maybe your landing pages or your website is too heavy with images and everything and all that, right? I know for our landing pages and our images, we try to, our landing pages and websites, we try to keep it under 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds, whereas there's a lot of WordPress websites and other websites out there that they take a really long time to load, and we've tested some, and they've taken sometimes over 8 to 12 seconds to load. And with that, if you get 10 people clicking to that website, you may only get like 3 or 4 that actually end up there, if they're not patient enough to wait. So the idea here is you want to look at user experience. You want to look at what can you do to get them there sooner, right? So landing page speed is one big factor. You want to make sure that you have also an SSL, a security certificate, on that website, because if it's not secure, then what can happen is, sorry, that's more related to the Google side. You may not, Google made some changes where if your landing page or your website doesn't have a SSL certificate, you could end up having a lower ranking. So you got to keep an eye out for that as well. But I just wanted to let you know the term that you want to go by is landing page view. Okay, because whether it's a website or not, you really want to think of it as a landing page, and you want to think of the visitor actually viewing, the content that you put together. And then from there, you can figure out if you want to retarget people. You might want to retarget those same visitors that actually, showed up on your landing page. You may want to, optimize your landing page. Maybe on your landing page, these 250 visitors that came and looked at it, you might have gotten a 10% conversion. So you might have gotten 25 leads, for example, right? But you want to bring it up to, by making some changes on the landing page, you may want to bring it up, to 20%, which, out of 250 visitors, you can get, 50 leads, right? So you get a 20% conversion. So that's doubling the amount of landing page views that you get, which actually doubles also the amount of sales and leads and everything else that you'll get. Anyways, I hope this helps clarify a little bit more online and how it works in terms of traffic to visitors. And also keep in mind that all this here, all these, wherever, these websites, these apps that, we're getting the traffic from, just remember that those are referrals. So it's like the old days where, not even old days, even nowadays, where you tell someone, hey, you got to go have, you got to go eat over here at this restaurant because it was great. That's word of mouth almost in a way, but you're using Google, Facebook, Instagram, all these trusted platforms that are referring links to you, right? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, comments, please do feel free to reach out, and good luck with your marketing. Thank you. Bye.